Hello, I am going live about a minute early because I always want to make sure this is working so that I'm not late. Better early than late, right? And if there was a delay before I started talking, I find that it tells me I'm live before it actually connects. So often I start talking and then when I watch the video later, those first few words are cut off. So hopefully I'm learning the timing and it wasn't too long, an awkward pause there at the beginning. So I'll get started right at 8 o'clock. So I'm just going to keep an eye on the clock and check my settings and again, make sure everything's working. If you're watching this on replay, feel free to skip ahead, maybe by a minute. But we will be getting into the news actually now. Never mind. Hopefully you didn't skip too far ahead. It's 8 o'clock. So welcome to Newsday Tuesday for the month of October. I do these broadcasts at least once a month, usually the first Tuesday of the month. To talk about all of the product promotions that Stampin' Up! Is offering, and sometimes some of the things that I'm offering as well, which I will get to tonight. So we have, as usual, lots to get through. We usually get through it in a half hour or less, which I'm always excited about because there's a lot, and I try to be thorough but concise. So bear with me as I try to strike that balance. Also bear with me while I start my screen share because this always takes me a minute to remember. So let me get that started for us. So you'll see the many me's here in a moment, but let me go ahead and make sure I'm in the view that I want. I think I want this one. Yes, okay. And then we'll get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is World Card Making Day. Happy belated World Card Making Day. That was this past Saturday, October 1st. Every year on October 1st, the world celebrates World Card Making Day. And it's just a great opportunity to remember to share a card, to share a sentiment with someone who might appreciate it. So whether it's sending love or encouragement or celebration, whatever the occasion may be, or just because, just thinking of you. Those, I think, are some of my favorite. If you haven't already done that, it's certainly not too late. I like to think of it more as like World Card Making Month. And let's be honest, why not kind of live that all the time? Like so many holidays, like let's just share our good thoughts, send our good thoughts as often as we can. But this is a good reminder to do that. So Stampin' Up! Hosted a free event, and I talked about this this is October. I talked about it in September's Newsday Tuesday broadcast, so hopefully you knew about that from me or from another demonstrator or friend and got to attend. If not, it's not too late. So this first site that you should be seeing on my screen, I will link to in this video's description. So it will be linked on my blog as well as on YouTube. So whether you're finding me on either of those, you'll be able to get this link to view the video on demand if you missed it, or if you want to just rewatch it, if you were there and you want to see it again. It's available, as this site says, through October 18th though, so only for a couple weeks. But basically it was, I think I saw the recordings about 2.5 hours because I'm sure they didn't include the breaks on the recordings. You can pause at any time and take a break. But it was 3 project demonstrations, which if you have the bundles, you can use. I didn't have any of the bundles, so I substituted. So if you've seen my blog post, or if not, you can go check that out and see the 3 projects I made, my versions. But they were some great projects, some great tips and techniques taught throughout. And of course, more than just the ones we made were shown. So you could see different samples of the different products that we used. Or again, you can substitute what you have. If you do want to get any of the products, they're all still available. Just go to stampinup.com and shop for what you like. But again, even if you don't craft along, if you just watch, I find watching people craft can be therapeutic. More therapeutic usually if I follow along and do it myself, but just watching can be fun. And again, there were lots of good tips and techniques shared as well. Plus, there was a new product sneak peek, which even demonstrators I don't think knew was coming. I didn't know it was coming. I don't know if I missed something, but I don't think so. And so I'm going to show you that. And you can, again, see more of it on the World Card Making Day event. In fact, they showed the product artist, and she got to talk about her whole process of creating this suite of projects. So that was really interesting, I thought, insight. But it's called Fitting Florets. It will be available to you if you're not a demonstrator November 1st. If you are a demonstrator, that's one of our benefits. We get early access, and so we actually have access starting now. But anyone who's not a demonstrator can order starting November 1st through January 4th, although some things are while supplies last. So I will point those out as we go along. So this is a, as the words say here, sweet, subtle, elegant suite of products meant for all occasions, but there is a particular Christmas stamp set that can go with it. That was a little bit of a tongue twister for me. So here you're seeing some of the projects made with the products, but let's scroll down and take a look. So you can get the whole collection for $97.50, or you can buy parts of it a la carte. The framed florets bundle, which we'll look at here in a moment, that will be available in the upcoming January to June 2023. Can't believe we're thinking about 2023 mini catalog. However, the other 3 items you see listed here are only available while supplies last. So again, starting November 1st through January 4th, but only while supplies last. So if you like these, I would recommend getting them as soon as possible, starting November 1st. It's the framed and festive stamp set, so that's the Christmas themed one. So it makes sense that it's only available while supplies last and won't carry over into the new catalog because by then Christmas will be over. The fitting florets designer series paper, and then the embellishments, which are gold adhesive backed swirls, which I think you can see in the picture here. Well, let's scroll down and take a look at everything. So the framed florets stamp set and the framed florets dies, that's what's carrying over to the next catalog. And those, if you bundle them, you get 10% off both. They obviously coordinate, but you don't have to get both. You could just get the stamp set or just get the dies. That does require a die cutting machine. And then here's, oh good, we can see a close-up on the embellishments. So hopefully you can see that on your screen. Let me zoom in a little bit. So it's got like almost these like petals or feathers kind of coming off from a center point. Kind of like Art Deco to me. I really like that, very retro. Reminds me of the 20s for some reason. I could be totally off on my references, but I think those are really, really special, not just your average like sequins or gem. Here is the framed and festive Christmas stamp sets. You can see its sentiments like Merry Christmas, Fa La La, from all of us, Noel, may the season be filled with peace and joy. 'Tis the season to be jolly. That's a song. From our home to yours. That's a great one, not just at Christmas. And then have yourself a merry little Christmas. I love that there's some lyrics in there to songs, obviously, Fa La La. And then here is the designer series paper. So you can see some that could be turned to Christmas, like the product designer was saying, you could color in these white berries with red, or you could sponge or use the blending brushes maybe to put red on top of the green gingham. And of course, anytime you have red and green, at least I think of Christmas. But without that, it certainly wouldn't have to be Christmas. Some of these are very spring-like, I think. She talked about how she tried to create some different color combinations, like the blue and green florals. So just something kind of different. All the coordinating colors, by the way, if you're interested, I'm always interested in that myself, are Balmy Blue, Blushing Bride, Crushed Curry, Evening Evergreen, Night of Navy, Polished Pink, and Soft Succulent. So some in colors in there. Again, all 3 of these items, so the embellishments, the framed and festive stamp set, so the Christmassy one, and the designer series paper, only available while supplies last. So definitely reach out to me if you're interested in getting those, again, starting November 1st. So that was exciting to see that sneak peek for me. I hope it was for you too. And again, you can see more, especially behind the scenes, on the World Card Making Day event video, plus be able to stamp along 3 different projects with 3 different currently available sets, including another one that was sneak peeked from the January to June mini catalog, the Warm Welcome Bundle. But again, I showed that in my last Newsday Tuesday, so you can either watch my video or watch this World Card Making Day video to see that in use. All right. So next up, I wanted to go to just stampinup.com. This is something everyone has access to. It's where you shop. Because right now on their homepage, they have 3 of the things I wanted to talk about. So they're going to keep changing on us here, but I'm going to just keep clicking back. The first one I wanted to talk about is free shipping. So this was a surprise promotion that we found out about on World Card Making Day. It was today only, so I emailed my list of people who've asked to be on my promotion email list. And so I try to send those out sparingly because I don't want you to be getting lots and lots of email from me. But anytime we find out about a promotion, I want to let you know so that you can make the most out of your craft money. So today, still, depending on when you're watching this, it's 8 o'clock or 8 after 8 now. This will be until 11:59 p.m. tonight, and that's actually Mountain Time. So here on the East Coast, we actually have some extra time. So if you want to place an order, you don't have to pay shipping as long as it's $75 or more before tax and after any coupons or product credit you're using. So lots of ways to get to $75. And if you can afford to maybe just stock up some things you were wanting to purchase, or maybe even get ahead on Christmas shopping, get some gifts, you save 11% because normally you'd pay 11% shipping after that $75 mark. Before that, you pay $7.95 in shipping. But still, that can really save you because that can really add up. So today, free shipping, get in on that if you can. If you missed it and you want to not miss another promotion, reach out to me, hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com, and I'll put you on my email list. Again, for those just occasional emails about what the next promotions will be. You can also make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Hannah Crafted Gifts, and get alerts when I have new videos and when I go live. So you can always catch my Newsday Tuesdays and find out about those promotions that way as well. All right, so next up, what it keeps flashing to here, the Starter Kit Plus promotion. This one I'm going to click on. If you click on the free shipping promotion, it just takes you to where you can shop. But this gives us a little more information. So the starter kit is always the best deal. My upline Bethany Barnard said that recently. She, I think, heard that from someone at Backstage, which was one of the Demonstrator events. One of the many benefits of being a Demonstrator, you can go to Demonstrator-only events and have that community and inspiration. But it is always the best deal because, first of all, you always get free shipping on your starter kit. Second of all, you always get a discount. Normally, you get $125 worth of product, and that's of your choice. So anything you want, whatever you would maybe normally buy, or again, maybe you're stocking up or you're getting gifts, anything you want, $125 worth for just $99. And again, you're not paying the shipping you would normally pay. You do still have to pay tax. There's no way around tax, right? Death and taxes, sadly. But yeah, just $99. And right now, they're actually giving you an extra $30 of product. So $155 worth of product that you choose, and you only spend $99 plus the tax without the shipping. You also get free business supplies, which you can choose to use or not. Some people like to try to start a business like I have. Some people just want to be hobbyists and use their supplies to make things themselves or maybe share with friends, but not run a business. Whatever you want to do is fine. I think a lot of times people don't believe that. They think there's going to be strings attached, and I understand that concern, but I am being honest when I say there really isn't. There aren't. The only reason I was delayed because I was thinking, is the right grammar isn't or aren't? There, neither. There isn't, aren't obligation. Stampin' Up! Doesn't require anything of you. If you don't meet the quarterly minimums, which is every 3 months a certain amount that you have to spend or sell, then you just drop. And you can sign right back up if you want to get another starter kit deal or try again. But there's no consequence whatsoever. So again, however you want to do it, run it as a business or not, it's a great deal. If you do want to run it as a business, you get all those business supplies free. And then you also get a free paper pumpkin kit. So that's another, I think, like $23+ value right now. It's always, kind of fluctuating, so I tend to forget. But those kits are great. If you've been watching me, I love those kits. They're great for gifts, for crafting on the go, for easy crafting, especially for your newbies, because they're all inclusive. So it's really great to get one of those for free. And then all the other benefits. I've mentioned early access to product, events just for demonstrators. There are community groups just for demonstrators, and the community really is what almost everyone talks about. I know I do. The best part of it, because the people you meet and the way you can connect with them. I moved a year ago to a new place, didn't know anyone, and reached out to people who I knew were demonstrators. I knew we would have this love of creating in community together in common. And those have become some of my, best friends here who I'm able to get together with and support outside of just the creative, but that's such an important part to me as well. So I could go on, and I am going on, but for sake of time, I won't. If you're interested in this and you have questions, I'd love to talk through it with you. Just again, reach out to me, hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com. You can also just sign up right here. So, we clicked from the homepage on that banner, or you can go to stampinup.com /community/join-stampin-up. But that's a little complicated. So maybe just go to stampinup.com. You can also just click join right here at the top, and then join at the bottom, and choose Hannah Byrd as your demonstrator. It's B as in boy, Y-R-D as in dog. And if asked for my location, I'm in North Arlington, New Jersey. So that's the current join offer. Let's go back to the home page because there was one more thing scrolling through here I wanted you to see. So free shipping, starter kit plus. Oh, by the way, that's only in the month of October, so only till October 31st. And then this is the next thing, the birthday card organizer kit. So again, you can click from the homepage banner, or you can go menu, kits, or if you didn't see that, view all for all the products. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's going to take you all, and I don't quite want that. Let me go back here. Menu, and you would just click kits, or if you clicked shop products, and you could scroll down and do kits collection. But that's what it's taken us to here. If you scroll down, it's usually going to sort by newest. So you've got the newest kit right here. You also might have seen it right up here. So lots of ways to get to it. But it's the birthday card organizer kit. This one's really different than anything Stampin' Up! Has done before. And I mean that in a good way. I like that they're coming out with so many kits and different types of kits, you know. So we have the magnet board kit. We have now this kit. So it's an organizer. You can see here you get this notebook, which let me try to pull up the dimensions. Oh, is it not going to list those? Okay, I may have to go elsewhere to get us those, but you get this notebook, and inside the notebook there are pocket pages. And the idea is the pocket pages have lines on them, and the kit comes with stickers. Let me show you the next picture with all the months in the year. Here, let's make this a little bigger. And so you put, you know, January through December on the pockets, and then you write out who's got birthdays that month. And then you can put the cards you make in the pockets. So here's all the supplies you get. But let's go back so you can see the cards. So you get to make 12 birthday cards, one a month. But of course, you could make others with other supplies and fill up your notebook even more. But you get 6 of this design, 6 of this design. And I think they were really smart to do a kind of gender neutral or maybe more traditionally masculine design and then a more traditionally feminine design. So you have a mix. But of course, these are just the projects as instructed, and it does come with instructions. So everything you need, including how to, and it's a visual guide, so it's simple. But you can also mix it up and make it your own. And, you know, use certain elements and not others and kind of customize them for each person's birthday. But it helps you plan ahead and have them ready so you're never in that situation of, oh no, I missed a birthday, or having to send a belated card, or maybe not getting one at all, missing it. So I want to share a little bit more with you about this than what is shown on the website. So let me speaking of sneak peeks, take you in. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's see. So when you're a demonstrator, you can go to my.stampinup.com. See, I'm signed in here, Hannah Byrd. And I'm going to go to Happening Now, Current Promotions. And so here's the things we just talked about: free shipping, starter kit plus, and birthday card organizer kit. So let's scroll down and I'll give you some more information here. All right, so the journal is 8 by 10 inches, or the planner, forgive me. Again, you get 12 full-size birthday cards, 6 each of 2 designs with 12 coordinating envelopes. You can see they're patterned envelopes. You get the glue dots, dimensionals, embellishments, tear and tape adhesive, the die cut pieces, the sticker sentiments, so you don't even have to stamp if that intimidates you. And you get them in Dutch, English, French, and German. And then the coordinating colors are basic black, evening evergreen, petal pink, Sahara sand, and soft succulent. So these are the same images from the StampinUp.com website, so I won't show those up close again. But this is just one of many kits. Basically, once a month, we've been getting a new kit. And I've been showing you them as we get them. So you can see those all back on StampinUp.com. And then, oh, I just realized I forgot to pull up a kit. So let me go back to Happening Now. And yes, this is where I want to be. October Paper Pumpkin. So I wanted to tell you about this real quickly, and then I'm going to tell you about a kit event that I've got coming up. But October's Paper Pumpkin, as you can see here, is called Ho Ho Ho. You have to subscribe by the 10th of the month because kits send out on the 11th. And so we just have about a week left if you are interested in ordering this. You can buy a 1, 3, 6, or 12-month prepaid subscription. Those will qualify for free shipping today, by the way. Or you can do a month-to-month subscription. And either way, you can what they call suspend, which is basically pause your subscription anytime if you're too busy or you don't need or want the kit that month. It's not quite your style. We always get these little sneak peeks, and you can see the style from the name. And, you know, put the Merry Christmas this year. We know this is a Christmas card kit. And this is actually going to be November's kit. So we're getting an early sneak peek of that one. That one is going to be coordinating Christmas gift tags to go along with the cards. So let me see. Let me scroll down and give you a few more details in case you're still not sure. So every Paper Pumpkin comes with a stamp set, which is reusable, an ink spot. This month will be Early Espresso, so a great dark, deep brown, which is very versatile. You're going to get printed card bases in this one, and the printed coordinating envelopes, die cut labels, iridescent foil die cut snowflakes. I didn't remember that. There's going to be vellum. I love vellum. It's that, opaque, is that the right word? Kind of transparent, it looks like a frosted window, actually, paper. Vanilla epoxy dots. Those are the embellishment. Adhesive dots and mini dimensionals for your adhesive. And again, these are full size 4¼ by 5½ size cards. 4¼ by 5½ inches. And the coordinating colors are Bermuda Bay, kind of an unusual one for Christmas. I like that. Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Shaded Spruce, Sweet Sorbet, and Very Vanilla. Very Vanilla, I think, just can look so elegant and like classic. So I think that'll be beautiful. So again, you have to subscribe by October 10th if you have questions about that. Again, just reach out to me, hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com. But you can either sign up for the month-to-month subscription or buy the prepaid subscriptions at stampinup.com. All right, I think that's it for ho, ho, ho. Glad I remembered that. But for my next event, I'm going to be doing a kit event, and it's Craft for a Cause. So this is something I have been wanting to do since the annual catalog came out back in, was it May? But I've been waiting. I wanted to do it kind of around back to school and Thanksgiving, and here we are kind of in between those two things, back to school last month, Thanksgiving next month. So this month I wanted to do Craft for a Cause with the Nourished and Flourish kit. What's so special about this kit? Every holiday catalog, Stampin' Up! Does all sorts of charitable work, but every holiday catalog, one of their products has a make a difference component, which is that part of the proceeds go towards a charity that coordinates with the theme of the product. So this kit is going to be working with, let me get this right, organizations that are working against food scarcity, to provide food for people who don't have enough. And so it is a set of cards, 9 full-size cards and coordinating envelopes, and they come in an insulated lunchbox. And so you're getting the experience of crafting, the 9 cards to share to, lift someone up, and you're getting a lunchbox. Or, we've talked about the different ways we could use it, especially as crafters. We've said it could be a little craft carry bag. It could be used for all sorts of things if you don't particularly need a lunchbox. But anyway, this event is less about what we need and more about what we can do for others. So Stampin' Up! Is donating $3 of the cost of every one of these kits, and I will be matching that for this event. So I really hope that you'll join me, consider joining me, maybe even invite friends, family, neighbors, colleagues, whoever, anyone, or gift this to them. Get some of these as gifts for people. It's a versatile all-occasion set of cards. It's not particularly this time of year. In fact, it's quite springtime. So going into next year, it will still be very relevant. And you can get the kit anytime, and the proceeds will go towards those charitable organizations. But if you want to be a part of our making the kit together, I have 2 ways you can do that. So you can either join via Zoom if we don't live close enough to one another, or if you do live near me in North Arlington, New Jersey, or want to come visit, then you can actually come to my house. This will be a hybrid event. So it'll be on Zoom for those who can't join in person, and in person for those who can. And it's going to be Sunday, October 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m. If you do live near me and want me to order your kit for you, I may be able to save you some on shipping. Shave you some on shipping. And so just let me know by next Tuesday, I think is when I said I will be placing the group order. Yes, next Tuesday, October 11th. That's also when RSVPs are due. So let me know, and let me know how you plan to attend, if you'll be virtual or in person. If you're virtual, I'll make sure to send you all the information about Zooming in advance. If you're in person, I look forward to hosting you. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else to know about that. You can get all the details in my Evite. I just sent that out today. If you're not on my Evite list, again, I'd be happy to add you so you'll know about all my upcoming events. I try to do an event a month on average, and most months I've done that. There have just been a couple over the last few years that I haven't. So again, reach out to me. I think I've said it half a dozen times or more now, but hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com. I'd be happy to add you to my list, or the other list we talked about, or answer any questions. That's how you can reach me. So yeah, I think that's all I need to share about that. So by October 11th, so by the 10th, you would need to know about Paper Pumpkin. By the 11th, I would need to know if I'm ordering you a kit. But again, you can order one anytime. I just want to make sure that I have the group's order in time for the event on the 23rd if you're wanting to join that. Let me know soon. So there we are, under a half hour. Let me go ahead and turn off my screen share so that you'll see me in full view again. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I so appreciate your support. You can like this video if you did, comment and I'll reply. But again, if you have more questions or want to place an order or be a part of any of these different things I've got going on any of the lists, best to email me, hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com one last time. The most helpful thing you can do is subscribe to my channel. And again, that way you won't miss any of these Newsday Tuesday videos or my tutorials, my show and tells. I did a new experiment recently called a create along. So I'm always trying new things to share what I love with you all. And I do love sharing it with you. So thank you for allowing me to do so. As always, happy crafting and take good care.